Okay, here's our integrated design project final presentation. We are the group Shadow of Jaguars.
Our animatronic is a T-Rex inspired from the iconic movie Jurassic Park.
Our T-Rex is Crackers the T-Rex. His head the jaw opens and closes, and he can also roar. The arms bend, and then the claws extend and retract. And then the legs and tail, the legs can move up and down, and the tail can bend side to side.
Okay, the first component was the head. It has 2 degrees of complexity. The first one is the jaw opens and closes, and the second one is the roaring noise. The jaw opens with a string that's connected to a continuous servo motor, and then the top and the bottom of the jaw are connected by a string hinge. And then the flowchart on the right is just the process which it works.
The arms and claws are similarly operated by servos. The arms bend and the claws retract. The arms bending is done by having a string attached halfway up the forearm, and both arms connect to a single servo so that they bend in opposite. And then the claws are also, a string is attached to each claw, and then they meet at the middle of the hand and then feed down through and then behind and through the arm so that they don't bend the arm when the claws retract. And they're attached to one servo so that the claws open and close in opposite. And then on the right is a flowchart to describe the 2 different functions.
So the legs and tail are one piece that are operated similarly using servos. Here we use somewhat of a pulley system connected to the legs. Each leg has its own 180-degree servo that tugs on the string and causes the foot to go upwards and then back down. And then the tail also uses a servo that bends it to the left, and then the cardboard kind of bends itself back to the front. And on the right you can see a flow chart as well. So for our external input, we did a distance sensor, which is explained in this video.
So for our external input, we did a distance sensor that detects how far away a person is from the head. In our UI, we have 3 zones. Right now we're in the safe zone because Sophia is far away from the head. But if she gets closer, then it goes into the danger zone, which means she's in danger. And then if she gets too close, then the dinosaur will try to bite her. And you can see it's an attack zone. So for our external...
Our first behavior is attack, and in this behavior the mouth will open and a roar noise will be played, and then the arms will bend and the claws will retract to simulate attacking some animal or whatnot.
The next behavior is dance. In this one, the jaw will open and then the dance audio will start playing like it's coming out of the mouth. And then the legs will move, the left one, the right one, followed by the tail, and then the jaw will close.
So on the left is the UI for our queue, and on the right we have a video kind of explaining the whole thing going through.
So this is our UI for the queue. You have 4 drop-down menus where you can select a behavior, and here we have dance, attack, and then everything gets moved up in the queue after you press start, and the current action becomes displayed, and then it just keeps going until they're all done. So here we're going to start.
And it says none for all the actions.
And that's all. Here's a list of our functions. Thank you.